we are ready. And we are racing, and Daisy Lara bounded to the lead there on Allegro Power. Paris around the outside. Rally Sarius getting handy. Premier Prince is too as Allegro Power goes back. Colby Den's back in the piece with Corborn Serena, Marcus. Daisy Lara by 8 on the corner. Rally Sarius rails nicely the inside, followed the outside by Power Paris or Allegro Power getting going again, and then Premier Prince. In nicely Daisy Lara. From second over Opawa Parissa, and then we had Allegro Power. Rally Sarius got a bit tired but held fourth on Premier Prince. Further back in the race, Colby Den, Corborn Serena and Marcus. Racing. Patty Cake Gem out reasonably well, but best out here is Big Time Taylor's bounded to the lead today. Patty Cake Gem goes to it quickly, and Sue Baxter between that pair. Round the outside here comes Izzy Bowen. We're a bit closer into Opawa, top nice and handy. Then we've got Repeat Visit. Further back, Maddie Blue Blood Dark Ghana. On the corner, it's Big Time Taylor in front. Patty Cake Gem the outside. Opawa top trying to punch into the clear. Close in two was Sue Baxter. Big Time Taylor sees it through. I think Opawa top is second in a photo with Patty Cake Gem. Izzy Bowen out wider and closer in Sue Baxter. Then Repeat Visit Dark Ghana and Matty Blue Blood in a really competitive contest. Set. Racing. Golden Pixel out reasonably well. Corborn Crowie's jumped today and he goes to the lead. Coming after it was Big Time Summer. Followed through there by Yankee Foxtrot, gets to a clear third. Next around was Adrenaline Kick. Golden Pixel got shuffled trying to get across them. Then we've got Corborn Gable back in the piece here to Speedy's Dispatch and Geez Louise. Corborn Crowie off to the races today. Wins easily on Big Time Summer. Then Yankee Foxtrot and Adrenaline Kick. Bit of a procession once they sorted themselves out. Followed through there by Corborn Gable. Golden Pixel was back with that. Last pair in, Speedy Dispatch and Geez Louise. Set to run. Racing now, Big Time Jess, midfield only away here, and best out was Corborn Jared. Going to the inside here was Douche. Over on the outside of that then to Kirkham Kylie. Allegro Runnings is wider out. Corborn Foxy through the inside. Back then to Kennel Boy. Big Time Jess Note. And behind that there, Big Boy Dino the inside. Corborn Jared in front. Douche giving good chase. In behind them then to Corborn Foxy and Kennel Boy. In nicely Corborn Jared here. Over Douche. And beside that then we had Corborn Foxy third, and fourth to go by was Kennel Boy with Kirkham Kylie. Further back in the race. Then to Big Boy Dino, didn't get warm today. Allegro Runnings might have beaten that in. And the Big Time Jess, well, I'll leave her alone. It's my fault. She's back at the rear. Racing, Big Time Thinker just a fair break. Slick Star leads off on the inside. Banshee Boy kicks out nicely. There's Big Time Thinker roaring round the outside. Mr. Maze is out wide around them. We've got Sky Delight between runners. Corborn Stick trapped out wider, and last of all Steal the Gold. On the corner, Big Time Thinker turns first. Slick Star giving chase, followed there by Banshee Boy. Running on best, the rest maybe Mr. Maze. Big Time Thinker wins easily from Slick Star. Banshee Boy, I think Mr. Maze up for fourth, all right. And a good go though, having said that, was Steal the Gold and also Sky Delight. And Corborn Stick at the back. Favourite box 2, where's the 9 set? Racing. Untouchable was slow. Enhancer's out okay. Pushing out here was Don't Muzzle Me, will go to the lead from Enhancer, followed by Corborn Hint, the outside. Viva La Vixen. Untouchable tries to recover. Further back in the race to Corborn Owen, Todd Blue Blood, and back with that was Mobilised now. On the corner they come, and in front here is Don't Muzzle Me. Setting out after it's Enhancer, having a crack there. We've got Viva La Vixen. Further back in the race, Corborn Owen. Enhancer had a bob. I think he missed. Don't Muzzle Me. Enhancer will go that way. Then Viva La Vixen, Corborn Owen, Mobilise. Further back then to Untouchable. And behind that, Todd Blue Blood and Corborn Hint. Nearly there. Racing. Fall from Grace comes out reasonably well. Tries to push across. Stormy Days is going with it. And right around the outside, Cool Rhythm gets the sling and goes to the lead by 2 to 3 lengths here on Stormy Days. Running through to third was So Over It. Then Fall from Grace is followed around here by Rocky Foxtrot. Here's Boris. Mousy and Midnight Enemy in the straight. Cool Rhythm hard to catch. Stormy Days is trying ever so hard. Then So Over It, 7-2-5. And getting into fourth there was the 6 Rocky Foxtrot over Fall from Grace, who was there early. But there was a good deal of squeezing again. Midnight Enemy back in the pack with Ears Boris and Mousy in a 21-96. Set to go. Racing. Vikings comes out nicely, and so does Corborn Ruby. They match strides. Viking goes clear on Corborn Ruby. O'Power Sheldon, Big Time Dazzler. O'Power Millie driving up into that pack, as well as the favourite goes miles clear. They'll be followed then by Big Time On Fire, the inside. Getting back in the piece, Alzheimer's Watch My Back is back. They're watching Vikings back. He's clear by about 6 or 8 on the corner here. Big Time Dazzler gets to second, followed down by O'Power Millie. Corborn Ruby coming again. In as Vikings, falling into second there, Big Time Dazzler, I think just lasted. O'Power Millie dived at it, so did Corborn Ruby close up. Followed in then by O'Power Sheldon. Behind those runners then we had Big Time On Fire. Alzheimer's was never a player and the maiden winner. Big Time Well Done, set. Racing, Big Time Well Done's off not too badly. One of the best out, Magic Latte. Unawares is going forward. Will go to the lead from Magic Latte. Big Time Well Done starting to find its feet, but it's back in the pack. Kylan goes to second now, chasing Unawares. Followed around the outside by Magic Latte. Big Time Well Done gets off the rail now. Beside it was To The Bank. Tammy's Fire is well back. So is Malachi Magic and O'Power Valicette. Kylan leads in the straight. Here's Big Time Well Done. Starts to unwind, but Kylan, the kennelmate, will see it through from Big Time Well Done. Next to go by then was Magic Latte. Followed in there Unawares and To The Bank. Behind those runners then Tammy's Fire, O'Power Valicette and Malachi Magic. Racing, Thrilling Hetty was slow to go. Now Big Time Sweetie bounds out to the lead, and Soaring Hawks going with it and away on the outside there going forward. Boston Lightning handy enough. They'll be followed behind these runners then by Big Time back again trying to work into the race. Here's Thrilling Hetty, starts to run up quickly now as Soaring Hawk takes the lead. Further back to Big Time Bell. Last pair here, Kirkham Harvey and Corborn Clay. Soaring Hawk in front round the corner. Thrilling Hetty cuts the inside, then Boston Lightning. Big Time Sweetie's gone. Down the outside, Big Time back again, and Big Time Bell. Thrilling Hetty scores. Big Time Bell dives for second, grabs Boston Lightning. Soaring Hawk lasted for fourth, then Big Time Bell fifth. Next in then was Big Time Sweetie, and she had a chance. Further back then to Kirkham Harvey, Corborn Clay. There now. Racing Vegas Danny steps well. Swiftly Chloe bounds out to go with it though. That'd be followed then by Spring Allegro winding his big legs up round the outside. Big Time Jason a wee bit closer and settles fourth. That'd be followed around there by Charlie Bobo, Blackie Chan, Bernie's boy, and at the back there is Lady Zena. Vegas Danny to catch by 2 or 3 here on Swiftly Chloe. Running the inside, Big Time Jason. Spring Allegro just battling it would seem. Further back then Blackie Chan, Charlie Bobo. Swiftly Chloe coming back at Vegas Danny, knocks it off. Swiftly Chloe beats Vegas Danny. Big Time Jason third, Spring Allegro fourth. It was certainly better. Followed through there by Blackie Chan. We had Bernie's boy back with that, and Charlie Bobo and Lady Zena. Racing Timid Turtle, fair break today. Big Time Lady bounds out to the lead. Up beside that there was Corborn, Brick Corborn Clover working round now. Timid Turtle burst through the inside. Takamori's got back again today. Just in front of him as they tighten up his Thrilling Sabre trying to make ground right around the outside. We've got Kirkham Kobe. Kirkham Webby's gone right back to last. Timid Turtle stolen the march here. Takamori's driven right through the pack to second here on Thrilling Sabre. Corborn Clover, Kirkham Webby, Corborn Brick. Down they come, and in nicely here is Timid Turtle from Takamori. Third to go by Thrilling Sabre. Then we had Corborn Clover. Kirkham Kobe was back behind that. Then Corborn Brick. Big Time Lady, after a good beginning, well, she found it big time hard here up in this company. And back with that was Kirkham Webby.